Okay, I'll check it and let you know about this one. Okay. Okay. Just go to your movie repository project, the yesterday's project, Spring Boot -JUnit. Leave this one. I'll check it and let you know. Go to your Spring Boot -JUnit project, which I told to do it.
Okay.
So everyone open your pom.xml file. Everyone open your pom.xml file. So in your pom.xml file, what are the dependencies we are provided? First, we are provided your data JPA dependency because we are going to do your database connectivity. Then we are going to give some controllers and all we are going to give it. So we are provided what dependency?
Starter web.
Web dependency we are provided. Next, we provided what dependency?
Driver dependency.
MySQL we are provided. And, yeah. And next, we are provided your starter test dependency because we are going to do some testing. We are going to do it. Come down. After tested dependency, you can able to see two dependencies. You can see what are the two dependencies you can able to see.
Swagger.
Two dependencies you can able to see is we call to be a Swagger dependency. The dependency related to your Swagger actually. And as I already told before, guys, and as I already told before, and in the maybe the project which we have discussed now, the student project we have discussed now. In the student project, we have created your okay. As I already told before, the Spring Boot is mainly used to develop what type of application it is used to develop.
Server-side application.
Server-side application actually. Okay. So, but in that server-side application, I need some front end. Then we have used what concept we have used actually?
JSP
concept actually. Okay, we have used your JSP concept actually. But as I already told before, the Spring Boot is completely meant for developing your backend application actually. So without using JSP, how I can able to test my backend application now with the help of a concept called as what concept? Swagger concept. Okay, with the help of a concept called as your Swagger concept. So what is the purpose of your Swagger now? The Swagger is one of a open source project where it is used to generate your REST API documents on the UI layer. You can able to generate it. Okay, you can able to generate the information in the UI layer. We can able to generate it because as I already told before, this what is that? The Spring Boot application is completely used to develop a backend application. So in that backend application, if I want to create any front-end part, we created your JSP program we created actually. But I don't want to use any JSP and all. I don't want to use it. But I want to check whether my the request and all is working or not. The get request, post request and all are working or not. So for that purpose, you have to use a concept called as Swagger concept. Okay, use a concept called as your Swagger concept actually. And in order to do the Swagger concept, we have to provide two dependencies. We have to provide it. What are the two dependencies we have to provide?
Swagger 2.
Yeah, Swagger 2 and another one is your
Swagger
IO. Okay, you have to provide your Swagger 2 as well as your Swagger IO. So these are the two dependencies you have to provide it in order to perform with your Swagger concept. Okay, in order to perform with your Swagger concept. And apart from that, okay, so now the dependency. So in dependency level, I'm going to communicate with your databases. So we have given Spring Data JPA dependency we have provided. I'm going to use some controllers. I'm going to use it. So I'm going to use my and web dependency I have provided. I have given my MySQL connector we have provided actually. And next we have provided your Swagger dependency actually. And as I already told before, what is Swagger? Swagger is a UI tool where we can able to test my REST endpoints. I can able to test it without my JSP pages. Okay, without my JSP pages, if I want to test my REST endpoints now, then I need a UI tool is needed actually. So for that purpose, you can go for a concept called as your Swagger concept. So we have provided the dependency we have been provided actually. And apart from this, we have to provide one more thing. We have to provide it actually. And everyone go to your main class. Everyone go to your main class. This is your main class, huh? Where I have given my docket. Which program I have given a docket? Oh, sorry. So don't go to your main program. We created one more class called as your Swagger config. So we have created one more class called as your Swagger config. Open that Swagger config program. And in that Swagger config program, first I have defined it as a Swagger configuration with the help of an annotation called @. I have indicated that it is a Beam program. How I have indicated it is a Beam program. We have provided what annotation. And in order to enable your Swagger in your application, we have provided what annotation? Annotation. And here inside this particular class, I used a thing called as docket. Okay, I have used a bean called as what bean I have used? Docket bean actually. And what is the purpose of your docket bean? Docket is one of a primary interface in the Swagger where it is going to provide all your default method for communication actually. Okay, it is going to provide all the default method for communication. So as I already told before, Swagger is one of a UI tool. Without using JSP, if I want to test my REST endpoints now, I can go for a UI tool called as your Swagger. So we have provided the dependency. We have enabled your Swagger with the help of an annotation called enable Swagger to annotation. And I want to use all the methods that are provided inside your Swagger to give all the necessary information. How I can able to use all the methods provided in the Swagger now? For that purpose, we have to use an interface called as
Docket.
Docket interface. Now you check. So written docket. So we are providing a document type of Swagger. We are calling select API request handler selectors dot base package. So now I have applied the docket for which package? Sorry, we have applied the Swagger for which package we have applied it?
com.pack.
So meaning whatever the REST endpoint that are present inside the com.pack, I can able to test in my
Swagger application.
Swagger part I can test it. And path regex. So what type of request I am going to give? I am going to give a request called a /movie, and after movie I can give anything. Star now what? It can be anything actually. So in the com.pack package, if I try to give a request that starts with
Movie dot
something, so that I can able to test that particular application in my
docket.
not doc in my what?
Swagger.
Okay, in my Swagger I can able to check it. Okay. Now everyone go to your project structure. Everyone go to your project structure.
Project.
So go to your project structure. Project arm. So we have main classes. Say we have a controller program. Next controller package, and next what is your next packages? Model package, and next we have your
Repository.
repository package, and next we have your
Services layer.
service package. And expand your SRC main resources. Expand your SRC main resources. You have application.properties file. Open your application.properties file. And in that application.properties file, we have indicated what is your port number is.
7000.
And what are the other information we have provided?
Database information.
Database information. Okay, I have provided all your database information. And please, guys, for some other purpose, people, the password would be different. So you can change your password in your application.properties file. Password for your MySQL database. It would be different. So you can change your password for your MySQL database. Okay. Now go to your model class called movie. Movie is it's not a model class. Movie is called as what class?
Entity class.
Yes, it is we call it an entity class actually. And each entity class should be mapped with the
Table name.
table. But do we provided your table?
No, sir.
So it will be created in what name the table will be created?
Entity.
Entity class name itself. So here it is movie actually. And we have provided 5 properties: ID, name, language, type, as well as your rating actually. And each entity class should contain one
Primary.
primary key, and I have provided with the help of an ID called as your @ID annotation. Okay. So how? Okay, this entity class has to be stored inside the database. So which program is responsible for communicating with your database?
Repository.
Repository program. So open your movie repository. Open your movie repository. So movie repository interface extends which repository?
JP.
JP repository. Or even I can extend which repository also?
Blood
Repository
repository.
also. And in that angle bracket, what are the 2 things we have to provide?
Entity class.
Entity class.
Entity class name as well as the data type of the primary. Perfect. Now everyone go to your controller program. Everyone go to your controller program.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So in the controller program, I have indicated an annotation. How you indicated it is a controller program with the help of an annotation called @. Because here I'm not going to give the response in the form of JSP. I'm going to give the response in the form of what format?
JSON format.
JSON format. I'm going to give the response in the form of a JSON format. So I'm going to give a request called as, sorry, I have indicated it is a request called as your @REST controller actually. And the next one is we call to be a, what is the mapping we have provided? /movie. Okay. So that /movie will be the common mapping for all the requests. Apart from this, we have a different path we have defined. Insert movie, get movie, like that. But the general request will be what /movie. And I want to print, I want to log something in my application. So we have used in my logger class. I have used log is equal to logger factory dot
Get logger.
Get log.
now first request. Okay. So I am going to give the first request. I am going to give it. What is your first request? I am going to give it /movie/
Insert movie.
insert movie. Okay. /movie/ insert movie actually. Okay. And what type of request it will be?
Post mapping.
Post mapping. It's a post request actually. And it is going to consume. It is going to consume what information it is going to consume? JSON information. Because in the case of your JSP page, we got all the information from the JSP program to the controller program with the help of an annotation called
Model.
But here we don't have any JSP program at all. So I am going to give all the movie information in the form of what format I am going to give?
JSON format.
JSON
format. So this particular insert movie request, it is going to consume the movie information in the form of
JSON.
JSON. Okay, and I'm going to get that movie information. Okay, I'm going to get that movie information in the form of a JSON format with the help of what annotation?
Request body.
Request body, and that will be stored into that movie information. Now it is going to store into an object called as
Movie.
Okay. Now I'm going to call return. I'm going to call movie service dot
Insert movie.
insert movie of movie. Because it's already told in the yesterday's class, whenever you create any application, we have to create 3 layers. What are the 3 layers? Controller layer.
Repository layer.
Right now we were in which program?
Controller layer.
Controller program. Now from the controller program, I need to go to which program?
Services layer.
And how I can able to give the reference to the service program to the controller program with the help of an annotation called @auto movie service. Now go to your structure, project structure. Go to your project structure. In project structure, we have a package called as your service package. Inside my service package, you can see two things. First, open your movie interface, movie service .java, movie service.java. So that is what?
Interface.
Interface. Okay. And what normally what an interface will be containing?
Methods.
Methods.
Abstract.
Methods.
Method declarations actually. Okay. Now open your movie service IMPL. Open your movie service IMPL, which is we call to be implementation class. So your movie service IMPL implements which interface? Go talk.
Movie service.
Movie service interface.
Movie service. Implements which interface?
Movie
Movie
service.
service.
Movie service actually. And how you indicate it as a controller?
At the rate. So.
Controller at the rate.
Controller.
REST controller.
Controller.
Rest
Rest
controller.
REST controller.
And similarly, how you indicate it as a service program now with the help of an annotation called as your.
At the service.
And from the service program, it has to go to which program?
Repository.
Repository.
Now, how I can able to give the reference to the repository program with the help of an annotation called?
Auto-wired.
So
Auto-wired.
now, first, so in the controller program, whenever we give /movie/insert movie, now we are calling which method we are calling?
JSON.
No, I'm calling which method from the service program we are calling.
Post method.
From service insert
movie.
method.
Go to your controller program once. What we are calling? Return movie service dot
Insert movie.
insert movie. So whenever if I give a request called a /movie/inserts movie, now it will come to this particular method, and inside that method we are calling movie service dot.
Insert movie.
So go to your implementation class. It won't go to an interface. It will go to the implementation class only. It will be going actually because but we have auto wired. Which one we have auto wired?
Movie.
Movie service actually. Yeah. In the controller program, we have auto wired. Which one we have auto wired?
Movie
Movie service. Movie service is what?
Interface.
But your movie service IMPL class implements your.
Movie service.
Yeah. So it will be performing a dynamic method dispatch over here. So how it will be taking now? It will be taking movie service yum is equal to new movie service.
IMPL.
Yeah. It will be performing a dynamic method dispatch actually. So instead of directly injecting my movie service IMPL, I am injecting which one?
Movie service.
Movie service. Injecting my movie service actually. Yeah. So now it will come to the insert movie method, and inside the insert movie method, what we are calling return movie repository dot.
Save
Save method.
So now what happened? This it is going. So it is going to store all the movie information into the
Database.
movie.
Into the table.
Into the table. Movie table it will be storing actually. Now go to the controller program. Go to your controller program. So what is the next request we are going to give? /movie/get movie/ID. So how I can able to retrieve that ID with the help of an annotation called path variable, and that value is going to store into another variable called
ID.
variable actually. Now we are going to call movie service.get movies by. So now it will go to the movie service IMPL. In that movie service IMPL, it is going to call a method called get movies by.
ID.
Go to your movies and movie service IMPL and call your get movie by ID. And inside your get movie by ID, how I can able to return a single movie based upon the ID.
Find by ID method.
Find by ID.
And what is the return type of find by ID is?
Optional of movie.
Get method.
Get the value from the optional.
Get method.
Get method.
So it is going to return a single movie. It will be returning based on the ID. Go to your controller program. Next, I'm going to give a request called /movie/movies. Okay. So now I'm going to call a get movies method, and this get movies method, it is going to return a list of movies. It is going to return. So it is going to produce us the output in the form of what?
List.
JSON format. Okay, it is going to return the response in the form of your JSON format. So now I'm going to call return movie service dot.
Get movies.
Now go to your service IMPL program movie service dot get movies method, and what my get movies method is going to call movie repository dot.
Find out.
It is going to return all the movies, and it is going to display the response in the form of.
JSON.
So what was the last request I'm going to give in my controller program?
/welcome.
/movie/.
/movie/welcome.
Now I'm going to call my movie service dot.
Get message.
So go to your movie service dot get message method. So what it is just returning.
Welcome to
Okay, welcome to movie. So your service is not going to do anything actually. It is just going to act as an interface between your controller and. Write any specific logic and all inside your service program. From controller program, we are calling the service program. From service program, we are just calling the repository program. We are just calling the repository program. We are not doing any and extra logic and all. We are not doing inside your service program actually. From the controller program, we are calling your service program, and from the service program, we are calling your repository program actually. And always remember, whenever you create any service program, you have to create an
interface.
And next, we have to create a class which implements that particular.
Interface.
How you will denote that particular class is a service class? And in my controller, at the time of injecting my service, which one you will be injecting?
Service.
Interface.
Interface. Okay, your interface movie service only you will be injecting. Clear, guys, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now everyone start your application. Everyone start your application. Everyone start your application. No, you can't run it. Just start your application.
Started, sir.
Yeah. The application is started in which port number?
7,000.
7,000. So in the last sessions and all, whenever you start your application, you have might be in the student project or in the account web client project and all, and I can able to see the front end with the help of what?
JSP.
JSP actually. Okay, with the help of your JSP actually. But here we are not using any.
JSP.
So without using JSP, if I want to test any REST endpoints now, then you have to use a UI tool called as
Swagger.
actually. Okay. Because right now I created a Spring Boot application but I don't have any UI, that I don't have any JSP to view the information and all. So in order to test this particular application, I'm going to use a tool called as
Swagger.
Swagger.
So
Swagger.
everyone go to your browser. Everyone go to your browser and give localhost /localhost/7000/ swagger-ui.html. Swagger-ui.html. Localhost /7000/ swagger-ui.html.
Yes, sir.
Is your Swagger tool is opening?
Yes, sir.
And you can able to see a name called movie controller, because right now we created the Swagger for which one? Movie controller only we have created. Click that movie controller. So is it displaying all my endpoints were displaying up?
Yes, sir.
For get request, what is your first endpoint? For get, what is the request we are giving? /movie/get movie/
ID.
For post, for inserting now we are going to give a request called /movie/
Insert.
insert movie, and it is going to call which method it is going to call?
Same movie method.
No, I'm
Save
asking the
Post
method name.
method.
I'm asking method name.
Post method.
Aye.
Save movie.
Post method is a request. I'm asking my method
Save
name.
movie. Save movie.
Save movie. Post is a method. Sorry, post is a request actually. I'm asking the method name. I'm asking. Okay, what is your next request we have?
/movie/movies.
Slash movie.
Request.
Get
/movies/movies. It's a get request actually, and what method it was calling?
Get
movies.
Get movies. And next we have a request called as your /movie/welcome, which is a get request. And what is your method we are calling?
Get
Get message.
So we don't have any JSP pages. But if I want to check the REST endpoints without the JSP pages now, I can go for a UI tool called as
Swagger.
tool. Okay, let me demonstrate it actually. So first let me insert the movie actually. Okay, go to the Swagger tool. So let me insert your movie. So first you click the post method. For inserting, we have your post method. So click the post method. So now you can come down. Now you can able to see the parameters you can see. Okay, you can see the parameters you can able to see. And example value they have given already. They have given actually. So ID colon. You can give some ID 10. Use some ID as 10. ID as 10. Is it possible to change it?
No, sir.
Sorry. Click that. Try it out. Click that button called try it out button. Now is it possible to change it?
Yes, sir.
Now language, give it as English. Give it as English. Name of the movie, what I can give it as wrong turn. Wrong turn. Rating, I can give 3. Okay, 4 or 3, anything. And type is horror. Okay, now come down. Just little bit come down. You click that execute button. Click that execute button. You come down, you can see the response. Come down, you can see the response. What is the response code it was coming?
200.
200 it is coming up.
Yes.
Can you see everyone?
Yes, sir.
So the 200 indicate the response is successful. Now go to your table and check whether the movie is inserted. Go to your table, MySQL table, and check whether the movie is inserted. Select star from movie and check it whether the movie is inserted.
Yes, sir.
Everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Once again, go up. So give some other value. ID is 11, English, language something, name something, rating something, type something. So you give some other values and click the execute button. Click the execute button. Give some values and click the execute button. And to check that movie is also inserted into the database. Finished, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Guys, finished?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now go top. Now go top. First method. First get method. Click the first get method. Click the first get method. Come this side. You can see a button called try it now. Click the try it now. So give the ID as 10, give the ID as 10. And click the execute button and check whether that horror movie is coming. The first horror movie, Wrong Turn, is coming.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
The response is coming in the form of what format?
No, sir. Response is format.
The response is coming in what format?
JSON.
JSON.
JSON format.
Everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. It's coming.
What?
In response, in horror movie is not coming, sir. But 11, that one is coming, sir.
Share your screen.
Ten is actually in table. 10 is orange.
But click the execute button, ma. Click the execute button first.
Yes, sir. Click, sir. But that horror movie is not.
It's coming now. 11 boys, Tamil romantic, and this one.
But horror movie only, sir. 10 means.
You have given 11. Just go up. The ID,
10
what ID you have provided?
10 only, sir.
You are checking in post, check in get request.
Click this execute button. Click this execute button. Now come down.
Oh, yes, sir.
Slowly come down. Getting out.
Yes, sir.
Now it's coming. See. Okay. Now come down to the third method. Come down to the third method. Third method. Third one. After post. Movie/get movies. Click it. So here there is no parameter because the get movies request is going to return all the
Movies from the
movies.
table.
So just click the try it out button and click the execute button. Click the execute button. Is it displaying both the movies?
Yes, yes,
Come down and see. It has to display both the movies. It has to display.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So the Swagger is one of a tool. Without using JSP, I can able to see and I can able to test my REST endpoints with the help of a UI tool called as
Swagger.
Swagger. Clear, guys, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now in this application, we created your controller program, we created your service program, and we created your
Repository.
repository program. Now your application is running. Now what I have to do?
Stop the application.
No, your application is ready now. What I want to do? Right now we are discussing about what topic we are discussing.
Swagger, sir.
Swagger, okay.
Testing.
Testing. We have to write the
First classes.
test cases for the
Test
classes,
cases.
unit testing for the classes actually. And what are the three classes we created?
Service,
Program, we
controller,
created important program, controller, service, plus.
Repository.
So now I have to write the test cases for this particular.
Classes.
Okay, we have to write the test cases for this particular classes. Got it up.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Go to your project. Go to your project.
Stop the
So there you have to write your test cases and all.
Test Java.
SRC test Java. So go to your SRC test Java. I think already you have a package called as your com.springboot test thing you can have. Okay. So right click this package and we are going to create your test case for your movie repository. Right click new movie repository. Right click new class called movie repository test. Create a new class called movie repository test. Create a new class called as your movie repository test.
So can you stop the application and create a test because it's
Yeah. You can stop it because now we are not going to run your application because we are just going to test your application. You can stop your application.
movie repositories.
Movie repository test because we are going to test your repository program. Now we are going to test it. So we are going to call movie repository test. So guys, say what are the two annotation we have to define before this particular class?
Run with runner.class web MVC.
This is a repository program. So we have to provide what annotation?
At the rate Spring Boot test.
Spring Boot test. Okay. So give @run with spring runner.class and @spring boot test. @run with spring runner.class and next is @spring boot test. So for @run with it will be showing an error. So yesterday what I told to do it?
Static import.
Run with it will be showing an error. I told to do what?
We have to JUnit 4.
You have to change, add JUnit 4 in your class path.
Class
That
path.
option will be coming. Just select it. And the next annotation is @spring boot test. Keep your cursor pointer in the run with. It is already imported. So you keep your cursor pointer in run with and you add the thing.
Add JUnit to
Ah.
get.
You control A and you control X. Now, so we are going to test my movie repository program. So the movie repository program needs which program?
Movie service.
Service.
Movie repository test program. Right now we are going to test my movie repository program. So this particular test class, which will need which program, it will be needed.
Controller.
It won't need any program directly.
Hello.
We can.
How it will not needed any program. Right now we are testing my movie repository test. Movie repository program we are testing actually. So this particular test program will require which program?
Controller.
Interface.
Service.
Movie repository.
Movie repository.
Yeah, it is going to require which program?
Movie
Movie
repository.
repository.
Guys, I'm asking simple question. Right now, we are going to test your movie repository program. So that program, for that particular program, we are going to write the test cases. So it will require which program? It will be required.
Movie
Movie
repository.
repository.
Then why you people are saying controller, service, all those stuff and all? So we have to auto-wire which program?
Movie
Movie
repository.
repository program.
So you auto-wire your movie repository, movie repo. Auto-wire your movie repository, movie repo. Auto-wire your movie repository, movie repo.
Yes, sir.
Super, Hitashni.
Auto.
Where you will auto-wire Hitashni?
In movie repository, sir.
Okay, everyone finished?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Okay, so in the repository program, what are the operations we are doing?
Uh,
CRUD operation.
No, what are the operations we are doing under your movie repository?
Save, update, delete. Perform some page change, insertion.
Insert.
Saving a movie, then
Getting by ID.
getting by ID, then
Find all. We are getting
Find
all
all.
the.
find all. Yes, okay, find all. So that are the things we are going to discuss in the case of your and movie repository. So now first we are going to insert the movie. We are going to test whether the movie is inserting or not actually. So for that purpose, we are going to test the save movie method. Okay, we are going to test your save movie method. We are going to test it actually. So just go to your chat window, copy it and paste it. Go to the chat window, copy it and paste it. Format it, import it. It is movie repository, or in the top, let's change it as movie repo.
Movie repo only. So here.
Movie repo only.
But,
Auto-wire, at the time of auto-wiring, we have done movie repository, movie repo only we have given no.
yes, sir.
So you can comment your other rate ignore. You can comment your other rate ignore because starting itself we are not going to ignore it. So comment your other rate ignore. So first what we have done, so first we created an object for the movie class and we are just going to store inside the movie repo with into the database with the help of your save method, movie repo.save method. After saving, what it will be written? It will return the current movie it will return and it will be stored in an object called save in
DB.
DB. Now I'm going to call movie repo.find by ID of save in db.get ID. So which movie I'm going to get it?
11.
11. Okay,
11.
movie ID Tamil Robo. So that particular movie I'll be getting and I'll store into an optional object called as your data. How I can able to get the information from the optional class with the help of a method called
Get method.
get method. So now I'm going to check whether this value actual and expected values are equal with the help of a method called save in db.getID, get from db.getID. And both value will be returning what value?
11.
11 it will be returning. So now run it and check whether the test case is passed and go to your movie database and check whether the test, no, wait. I think movie 11 is already inserted, I think. So change that movie number to be 12.
So movie, I'm getting error movie repo, sir. Same, like movie repo will be. I'm
Check
using
auto-wire, what object you have declared. Auto-wired movie repository, what you created.
movie repo, sir.
Check the spelling, capital R, small r, check it.
Same, sir. Same, like movie repo will be, sir. And
Share
then,
your screen. Share your screen.
and then,
Hitashni. Hitashni.
Yes, sir.
Which program you are writing the coding, ma?
Writing a
In which
Test, sir.
program I asked to write the code and all?
test,
Is
sir.
it test
Which
pass?
program you are writing?
Same.
Remove that line. Remove that line. Remove.
The test pass.
Remove 7 and 8 also. Remove 7 and 8 also. Yes, 5 and 8 also. 5 and 8 also. Now go there. Import everything. You Control Shift O. Format it. Change the movie numbers instead of 11, change to 12. Because 11 is already we have inserted. 10 and 11 we have already inserted 12. So now run and check whether the movie is inserted. Test case is passed and check whether the table movie is inserted.
Yes, sir. Test pass, sir.
Movie inserted up.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I'm not getting console.
Have you executed?
Yes, sir.
In the right hand side below console, you can see the JUnit. Click it and check it. No, it is still launching. Wait, it is still launching.
It is terminated, sir.
Ma, assert equals wrong, ma. Go to the input section. Remove the third line. Remove the third line. Keep your cursor pointer on assert equals. First one. Assert dot assert equals. Yeah. Now try. Okay, see, yesterday itself I told no. Okay.
Sir.
Huh?
The row is name, rating, and type, sir. Here we give.
That's okay. That's okay. It's calculated.
Because of that error, sir. For
No, not because of that. No.
rating type here we are given here.
Here we are not direct. We are inserting only in the entity class. Entity class will map with your table. That won't be a problem. Run it once again.
Sir, she input wrong import in the assert equals.
That's okay. Anything. Okay, just do one thing. Hitashni, update your project once, Hitashni.
Assertions dot assert equals.
1 minute. Okay, do one minute. Wait, Tashni. Remove that line number 3. Remove that line number 3.
Assertion.
Import your assertion dot assert equals. Keep your second one. Now update your project once. I hope others also trying the programs parallelly. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Because I can see only I can
Yes,
check
sir.
you guys screen only. I can able to check it. I haven't seen Gayatri, JD Revati, Sandhya Rani, Lakshmi, Mohana Saravanan, Kalyani, Sai, Kumar, Shakshi, Kumar, Shukla Patel, Subhitra Devi, Venkatesh, Vishnu Ranjan, Vishnu Vardhan, I think. I have checked Vishnu Ranjan. How about others? Everyone are working?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Should they comment, uncomment this and ignore it?
No.
Go to the
It should be
test page.
comment.
Stop that and again try.
Nothing to stop now because nothing is running. Why it is terminating? Okay, right click your project. Right click your project. Build path. Configure build path. Double click that. Works. Alternate JRE. Alternate JRE. Click finish. Finish. Apply. Apply and close. Now update your project once. Anma now. Not start.
Can you click on problem? Problem if you're showing anything.
Come down. Go up. There you go. Click the first one.
Here's outside dependencies. Click
Go
that.
to your pom.xml. Format it. Format it.
So line number 51.
No, it's correct. Now it is correct. See, format. See, format. Go top. Go top. Top. Why so much thing you have configured? Delete your 21 to 24. 21 to 24. Come down. Come down. Starter JPA, starter web, starter test, MySQL, Swagger 2. Come down. Come down. Come down. Delete your 49 to 53. Delete your 49 to 53. Just go up. You now give update your project. Which version of Java you're using, Hitachni?
17.
No run. No run. No. Go to Windows. Go to Window Preference. Java. Installed JRE. Installed JRE. Add. Double click. Double click. Click the directory. Click the directory button. Go to Java where it is located. Java. Go to Java where it is located. Your JDK 17 software. JDK 17. Select. Finish. Finish. Select the first one. Select the first checkbox. Come to compile. Wait. Come to compiler in the side. Compiler. Apply. Other guys, you can copy the second method from the chat window and try it.
That's it.
Public voided test all movies also.
Okay, sir.
Check the next method also. Public voided test to get all movies and run the test cases. because this movie repository is going to store the movie, find one movie and find all movies actually. In the store the movie itself, we have find one movie, we have find it. So we didn't write the separate test cases. And for find all movies, we have written the test cases. So run that second test cases also and check whether the test is passed.
Sir, getting error in assert that, sir.
Getting error in?
Assert that.
Check number of rows.
Yeah, yesterday I given one an import section for assert that no. Might be check in the last program, yesterday's program lab. For assert that I have given one import section. Copy that import and paste it for assert that.
I pasted just copies.
Sir, can you close it and
Yeah.
Yeah, it's working.
Now the error went up.
Yes, sir.
So both the test cases is passed.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Actually, the repository it is used to save the movie, find a movie by ID, and find all movies actually. So we have written the test cases for saving the movie, and inside the same movie itself, we have given find by ID. So I didn't write a separate test case, and find all movies, I have written a test case separately. Clear, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So now we are going to write the test cases for which program?
Delete.
We didn't do any delete operation. We are going to write the test cases for which program?
Okay. After repo service.
But if I try to write a test cases for service now, again service was using which program it was using?
Controller.
Hello. Guys, listen to the question properly.
Repository.
If I try to write the test cases for the service program now, again the service is calling which program?
Controller.
Repository program. Repository. Service is calling
Repository
repository.
program. Okay, so already we have written the test cases for which one?
Repository.
Repository. Okay, so there is no need to write a separate test cases for which one?
Service.
Service. Yeah. So now we are going to write the test cases for which one?
Controller.
Controller program. Okay, we are going to write the test cases for the controller program. I hope you people are understanding.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So we have written the test for repository separately. Now we have your service program. But if I try to write the separate test cases for the service program now, again the service program is going to call which program?
Repository program.
Repository program actually. Again, we have to write the same code only. I'm going to write inside the service program also. I'm going to write it. So instead of writing a separate cases for a service program, there is no need to write it. So now I'm going to write the test cases for which program?
Controller.
Controller program.
Sir, I'm getting test failure.
The change is that last
Equal to change.
Equal to
Change.
change.
Is equal to will be 3, no?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
sir.
Is equal to 3. And Hitashni, copy the import for assert that Preeti have pasted in the chat window. Is equal to will be 3. Is equal to will be 3. And copy the assert that import from the chat window and paste it. Format it and try. 1 minute. Don't try it. Expand your project. Expand your project. Expand your project. Right click your project. Right click your project. Build a path. Configure build a path. Double click the JRE system library. Select the alternate JRE. Click finish. Apply and close. Update your project.